I do it all the time, seriously. Ask questions, where, before you get to the interview, can you please tell me about parking? Because you want to keep that stress level. Because there's nothing like rushing around to an interview, because you want to be there at least maybe 10 minutes before, if possible, so you can calm yourself, put yourself in the right mindset, clear out any external things that may have been on your mind. Okay?
What about if they ask about, say, like your health?
Your health?
Say, like, if you've been into hospital and say if you've done something bad and you've had to get something removed, and you know that you're capable of doing it, but if you speak up about it, they're probably going to be like, oh, no, it's not going to work out since you've had that happen.
They have a right to know, because obviously from a workplace health and safety.
You screw something up and it's somehow related to something that you've not told them about, like you're just not being transparent with them. No BS, really. Like, they're going to smell it off you the moment they ask you, and they can tell you're trying to get around something. You're not trying to directly answer a question because you're trying to hide something. Like, and you'll do it as well. I'm sure your friends and all this, and you've been in situations where you're going, you're full of shit. Oh, that's not the truth. So just be honest with an employer and ask, like what she said, don't be afraid to ask questions. Ask like, is that going to be an issue? It might not be. They're probably just curious. I don't know.
I mean, a good employer will always look after your welfare and your safety. And it doesn't matter what environment it is. A crappy employer will treat you like a dog figure, and that's it. So that's my advice, is to avoid those ones. Find an employer that cares for you. And you will pick that up pretty quickly in that interview stage from just the way they treat you if you mention something about your health. Because anything can happen at any time. Yeah.
What if they seem like a good employer and then turn into shit?
And that's when you exit. Better to exit organisation before it gets to that shit spot. Because you want to make sure, no matter what, that you're always in a good mindset when you're at work. Yeah. At the end of the day, your goal is to stay long-term with the employer. Yeah. But circumstantially, you want to be happy as well. So, excellent
My last
question.
employer had a girl because I took a sick day off. I had a big infected blister on my foot. And I had a massive go just because I took one day off. I was meant to take 3 days off work, but I only took one, still went back in with it.
Do you have medical certificate?
Yeah.
Okay, so you did the right thing.
Yeah.
So he's a shit employer, because he technically should have acknowledged that yes, you had the certificate, you went to doctors, you did the right thing. So always do that. Make sure you have the evidence just in case. And your infection is completely reasonable to not be at work, because you don't want to aggravate it. Things like that.
And this is why it's so crucial to do your little homework leading up to an interview, like what project they're working on perhaps, or the little things like how's your day and things, because they're human. They've probably never run an interview before. Maybe they have. Maybe they've ran so many interviews and so many like trash come through the door wasting time, or BSing to them in an interview. They've probably been fed up with it. They're probably just thinking to themselves, when can I just find myself the one, like a good one that I can just say, have confidence in and say, yeah, we're going to be sweet from this interview on. That's the one I want to take on board. They might be experiencing that for themselves. In that regard, like they're all human. Like there's not going to be an employer that's perfect for you. So if you find out that shit, you're probably better off leaving a company on your own terms and leaving, rather than being fired because you've dealt with the shit for a while, you cause issues, you start arguing, and then they let you go. It's much better on your resume, on yourself, to leave. So, like, know your worth, obviously, and there's laws and that in place.